E.T. here. This is Primo Carnera, heavyweight champion between June of 33 and June of 34. He stands 6 feet 5.5 inches. That's 197 centimeters. He has a long reach. It's longer than Sonny Liston's, 85 inches, 216 centimeters. Usually he weighs between 250 and 260 pounds. And this here is the fictional representation of Primo. His name in the movie is Toro Moreno. He's actually a wrestler-actor named Mike Lane. Now, the film is The Harder They Fall, alleged to be a fictional version of Carnera's career. Toro, in the movie, had a feather-like punch and a glass jaw and was controlled by the mob. Now, in fact, Primo Carnera could punch. He had an 80.68 KO percentage record. That's in 102 fights. Consider that Joe Louis, the power puncher, had only 79%. And Primo could, unlike the fictional version, take a punch. Even Max Baer and Joe Louis, who did get TKO victories over Primo, could not put him out. The one thing Primo had in common with the fictional Toro: mob control. Carnera proved his durability and power on June 29, 1933, when he fought Jack Sharkey for the world heavyweight title. Sharkey had run up a string of wins, including over George Godfrey, I think that was 1926, and he got a DQ win over Harry Wills, but Jack was way ahead in that fight. He beat Mike McTeague in 27. He drew with Tom Heaney right before he went on to challenge Gene Tunney for the title. And Sharkey almost knocked out Jack Dempsey. That was before Jack Dempsey's second fight with Tunney. And Sharkey decisioned Primo Carnera, as you know, and Max Schmeling for the title. Sharkey did have a problem. He's way too emotional. When he fought Dempsey, Sharkey got upset over what he believed was a low blow, then turned his head to the referee to complain, and that allowed Dempsey to knock him out with a powerful left to the jaw. In June of 33, Primo Carnera wants to avenge that previous loss. This time he's in good condition, very happy spirits. This fight is being broadcast all over the country, getting major press coverage. Listening by radio in Brockton, Massachusetts, is an 8-year-old boy who, like the Ambling Alp, Primo, is of Italian extraction. Now, here's what happened. The weather's clear over the Madison Square Bowl in Queens. By 9:30, prelims are over, and Sharkey is first to enter the ring. Somewhat unusual for a champion to do. He gets mild applause. Minutes later, Primo enters the ring, cheers, and he's waving, the crowd's waving back. He's very popular. The former greats Dempsey, Tunney, and Loughran are introduced. Now, as both fighters get instructions from the referee Arthur Donovan, it's very apparent just how big their Primo actually is. In round 1, Carnera took control with a very effective jab. But rounds 2 through 4, all Sharkey. He's a far better boxer. During round 2, a volley smashed into Carnera's chin and hurt him. The fourth, mostly clinching, Carnera had to be warned to stop hitting while holding and backhand hits. Round 5 and 6, all Sharkey. The Associated Press, the AP, reported Sharkey was fighting one of the greatest battles of his career. Round 5. Jack is pummeling Primo with left hooks to the midsection, rights to his head. At one point, Primo looks done, but his conditioning and giant arms were able to get him to the end of the round. Now, if you and I are there, waiting round 6, we know what's going to happen. This is going to be a knockout. The winner will be the champion, Jack Sharkey. With about a minute to go in round 6, Sharkey lands that signature right to Primo's temple. Primo falls into him, He's on the inside and delivers a powerful uppercut, and it hits the champion's jaw. The AP's Ed Gold wrote this about that. An inside right uppercut brought up swiftly as the giant came to grips along the ropes with his foe, felled Sharkey as though he had been a tree hit by a woodman's final blow. Time magazine described the scene, and it's one repeated decades later when George Foreman fought Joe Frazier. I'm repeating, Time magazine. Carnera's punch raised Sharkey's feet off the ground. Sharkey appeared to melt into the canvas face down. As Donovan reached the count of number 9, Sharkey's head moved, but again laid against the canvas. There's only 3 seconds left in the round. Sharkey, only semi-conscious, was half carried from the ring, but his manager demanded that Carnera's gloves be examined. They brought in a member of the State Athletic Commission, and he ruled nothing irregular. Considering that championship bouts are almost always legit, this fight proved to most people that Primo Carnera could both deliver and take very heavy punches. The Associated Press sums it up well, and I'm quoting, "No question about the power behind Carnera's final thrust, the climax of a spectacular closing flurry that saw the champion flounder suddenly, lost almost complete control of his defense, and crumple under the ponderous punches of the biggest man who ever scaled the world heavyweight heights." That boy, by his radio, after hearing his fellow Italian win the title, went to his window and watched a neighborhood celebration. And he's thinking, as he writes later, that he would return to his neighborhood if he won the title and bring expensive gifts for the kids. In September of 1952, Rocky Marciano did return as heavyweight champion of the world. And that, boys and girls, is the story. Did you like it? Tap the thumb up. Subscribe to this channel if you've not done so. Share the videos on social media. And do subscribe. Oh, comment below. You know the drill. Thank you.